incarcerated former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan, has said the Trump administration's engagement directly with Pakistan Army Chief Asim Munir clearly demonstrates where the power lies in Pakistan. Mr. Khan said the meeting vindicates his stance that the civilian government has no power and the country is under de facto martial law. Quote, Pakistan does not have a hybrid system, rather a brutal martial law, a complete dictatorship. A clear manifestation of this was President Trump choosing to meet Asim Munir instead of Shehbaz Sharif or Zardari because he knows that Asim Munir holds all the power. That is also why I have always said that negotiations should be with the ones who hold power, unquote. Recently, Asim Munir was hosted for a lunch by President Trump amid massive protests by the Pakistani American community against his government's human rights violations. Mr. Imran Khan also slammed the drone attacks in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province in which multiple civilians were killed. The former Prime Minister said, quote, the loss of innocent lives in drone attacks in areas of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is extremely tragic. I have protested and marched all over the world against American drone attacks in Pakistan, and my stance on this issue is clear and well known. Every time innocent people are killed, terrorism increases. The Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government should register criminal cases, FIRs, against those responsible for these drone attacks, unquote. Mr. Khan was also allowed a brief meeting with his family while his political aides and lawyers continued to be denied access. Mr. Khan has not been seen in public since August 5, 2023, when the military regime took him into custody. Testifying before the Tom Lantos Human Rights Commission of the US Congress on Tuesday, exiled Pakistani journalist Ahmad Noorani detailed how he and his family were targeted after he exposed corruption and nepotism involving Pakistan's current army chief and de facto ruler, General Asim Munir, and his predecessor, General Qamar Javed Bajwa. His testimony was part of a major congressional hearing on transnational repression, which focused on how authoritarian regimes target US citizens, residents, and their families for exercising their right to free speech and expression. Ahmad Noorani's brothers were abducted in Pakistan and disappeared for weeks after Noorani filed the story on his website. Describing the current regime in Pakistan, Noorani called it a quote, a criminal cartel in uniform, a mafia wrapped in a flag, operating with total impunity, unquote. He presented harrowing details of the Islamabad massacre on November 26, in which unarmed pro-democracy protesters were allegedly killed in cold blood by state forces. Noorani spoke of the targeted killing of Pakistan's most prominent investigative journalist Arshad Sharif and ongoing harassment of exiled journalists by Pakistan's military establishment. The testimony shed light on the growing pattern of intimidation, violence, and censorship employed by the Pakistani military regime against dissenters even beyond its borders. Besides Ahmad Noorani, dozens of overseas Pakistanis, especially supporters of Imran Khan on social media, had their families in Pakistan targeted, including Dr. Shehbaz Gill and Azhar Mashwani, whose brothers were disappeared by military intelligence agencies for weeks.